Hi students, in the last class or in the very previous classes we saw how to pass the journal entries. Okay, so in the book of the journal account. Okay, and I hope all of you understand that problems. Okay, so and now I am telling only, so whatever you have the doubts on that, so you can ask me anytime. Okay, so on the how to pass the journal entries. Okay, so now in this session we will see the ledger accounts, okay, or the ledger book. Okay, so what's the concept of the ledger? Okay, so now see what's the meaning of the ledger book. So in the ledger, all transactions are classified and recorded under suitable heads of accounts in summarized form is nothing but what the ledger. Okay, so this ledger is a book containing accounts. Okay, it's a containing accounts in which the classified and summarized information from the journals is posted as debit and credits. Okay, so it's nothing but the ledger. It means what? So it is a classified and the summarized information form in the journal is posted as debit and the credits. Okay, so it is also called as the second book of entry. Okay, it is the second book of the entry. Okay, so now see, its ledger contains the information that is required to prepare financial statement. Okay, so it is information that is required to prepare a financial statements, or it means it includes the accounts for assets, liabilities, owner's equity, revenue, and the expenses. Okay, so this complete list of accounts is known as the chart of an account. The it means the ledger represents every active account of the on the list. Okay, so this is about the ledger. So it is the accounts are classified. Okay, what's the accounts are classified, the separate they are preparing the accounts. Okay, so the assets separate, the assets, so many assets are there. Okay, so the fixed assets, for example, the fixed assets, machinery is there, fixed assets. Okay, furniture, then they will maintain the separate accounts for the furniture, for the separate, for the building is separate, for the land for the separate. Okay, so they will maintain the separate. Okay, for the personal. Okay, so XYZ is there, so XYZ company for the separate accounts. Okay, ABC company is there, then ABC, for the ABC purpose the separate account they will maintain. Okay, so it is nothing but the ledger. It is the classified and the record date. Okay, the accounts. Okay, so now see next one is in the feature, next in the next slide, features of ledger. Okay, so now see what are the features of the ledger. So it is a book of final entry, as all the transactions are record first in journal and finally transfer the ledger. Okay, so now see whatever the transactions are recorded in the journal books, then they are transferring into the ledger accounts. Okay, this is the final entry. Okay, it will nothing but the final entry of the all the transactions. Okay, so next it is secondary record, as all the entries is the ledger are desired from the journal. Okay, so it means what, it is the secondary book. So whatever the transactions are happen or take place in the business, so these transactions are recorded in firstly in the journal book, and they recording in a ledger. Okay, so it means what, they transferring into the journal into the ledger. Okay, so next it is the principal book of account, as it gives information required for the finalization of accounts. Okay, so whatever the for the finalization of the accounts, the information is required from the ledgers. Okay, so it is a permanent record of all the transactions. So whatever the accounts we summarized or the classified, so it is the permanent record of the transaction. Okay, permanent record of the transactions whatever that take place in a business. Okay, so it is a summarized record of similar nature of transaction. Okay, so now these are the features of the ledger. Okay, so now see in the next slide, so this is the format of ledger. Okay, what, this is the format of a ledger. Okay, so now see, this is the, first of all just try to understand, this is the debit side and this is the credit side. Okay, left hand side is the debit side and the right hand side is the credit side. Okay, so keep in mind. Okay, left hand side is the debit side and the right hand side is the credit side. Okay, so now see in the debit side, date column is there, particular in there, and the ledger journal folio is there, and the amount column is there. Okay, so now it start from the credit side, date column, particular column, JF column, and the amount column. Okay, so this is the format actually. Okay, so the date column, particular column, JF means it means the journal folio. It means whatever we transactions recorded in the journal book. Okay, so in which page it's recorded that transaction, it is transferred from the journal into ledger. Okay, so that page number you have to write here. Okay, so this is journal folio. Okay, so next is the amount column, whatever recorded here particulars, this amount you have to write here. Okay, and next the date here, whatever in on which date transactions, see that date you have to write here. Okay, so this is the particular column, JF column, and the amount column. Okay, so this is the format of the ledger. Okay, so next what I mean posting. So this posting means what? It is a process of transferring the entries from the book of journal to the ledger. Okay, so whatever we are transferring the journal entries into the ledger accounts, and whatever we are classifying and summarizing, nothing about the posting. Okay, so next what is the balance? Balance means what's the difference between the two sides of the ledger accounts is called balance. Okay, so now see, it means whatever the debit side and the credit sides, after making the total. Okay, after doing the total, whatever the balance is there, if it is the debit side is the more balance as well as the credit side more, what is the it will be the difference is nothing but the balance. Okay, so next there are two types of the balances, so debit balances and the credit balances. Okay, so now see what about debit balances. So debit balances means what? If the debit side total of an account is greater than credit side of total, the resulting balance is called debit side balance. And what is my credit side balance? So if the credit side total of an account is greater than debit side total, the resulting balance is a credit balance. Okay, so these are the two types of the balances. Okay, so it means what's now see, so this is the debit side and this is the credit side. Okay, so now what about debit side balance? If the total of the debit side is more than the credit side, and whatever the remaining is nothing but the debit balance. Okay, and what credit balance? Credit balance means what? The total of the credit side is more than the debit side, and after comparing, it means what? After result whatever it comes, so it is nothing but the credit balance. Okay, so these are the two types of the balances, debit balance and the credit balance. Okay, and first just try to understand this format and keep in mind the what's the format for the ledger. Okay, so they will ask for the 5 marks, what's the pro forma of the ledger account. Okay, so then we have to draw this format. Okay, so date column, debit side and the credit side, the date column, particular column, JF column, and the amount column for the debit side, and for the credit side, date column, particular column, JF column, and the amount column. Okay, and just try to understand the meaning of the ledger. Okay, so the ledger means what? It is the transactions are classified and the summarized under the suitable heads. Suitable heads means what? Whatever the assets name of the assets. Okay, so as well as the person names, whatever the separate accounts we have to maintain. Okay, so it's nothing but what the ledger. Okay, so I hope you will be understand. Okay, so thank you.